This is a beautiful 1955 Chevy Bel Air hardtop. The colors are so typical of the period. This is a coral and gray combination. 265 cubic inch V8, of course it's the first year for that. There's the oil filter, and behind that is the oil bath air cleaner. Generator. And no power brakes, just a regular master cylinder there. And there it is. Wide white walls, full wheel covers. There were so many combinations of colors available in 1955. This was a particularly often used example. This combination went as far as to be a combination for men's shirts and ties. It was not uncommon to have a pink tie back at that time. And the headliner. Notice the chrome bows in the headliner, which is definitely a deluxe touch here. In the trunk, we're going to see the original papers when this car was sold, and the price will surprise you. It has Powerglide, as you can see. There's the indicator on the dash, and there's a hole in the dash, and I believe that would be where the wiper switch would be. So evidently they're having that rebuilt or something like that. Notice on the right hand side that's Bel Air, and behind that would be the speaker for the radio. Notice the full horn ring there on the steering wheel, which is the color of the exterior. Very, very deluxe. And you can see that contrasting white paint on that chrome trim going to the back. There is the trunk, very commodious. Notice that the spare is vertically stowed, and here are the directions for jacking the car and for stowing the spare. And how many people actually followed that? A lot of times people just threw the spare back in the trunk and it rattled around, but this one's stored properly. And here you see those original papers from the dealership and the total price, which we'll get to in a minute. And the total price was $22.75. Wow. Back in the day, nobody really thought this car was going to be a collector's item. It was a regular car. But of course that all changed. And behind the scene, Chevy was certainly making the most of that new V8. And of course these colors and the two-toning was guaranteed to get the people into the showroom. Even if they didn't buy a Bel Air, they would be buying a 210 or a 150, or maybe they might buy the Nomad, who knows. And while they were there, of course, they'd be checking out the Corvettes, which now had V8 power too. And there is a battery, very accessible, easy to work on.